Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer here on the iFan Sports Network alongside my production engineer and cameraman, Craig Morrissey. This is Matt Johnson coming to you live from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex here in Superior, Wisconsin, where the Yellow Jackets continuing their current homestand, taking on Crown College in Upper Midwest Athletic Conference action. A busy week for both the men's and women's soccer teams. A total of 6 games to be played on this field for both the UWS men and the UWS women between now and Sunday. And starting it out is, of course, the men taking on Crown here today. The Jackets coming into this contest 6-2-2 overall, 5-1 in the UMAC this season. Under Joe Mooney in his 16th season, won his 200th career game as the head coach of the Yellow Jackets on Saturday. So congratulations to Coach Mooney on his 200th win. They won their last 2, had the Yellow Jackets overall, including putting up a season-high offensive output and that win against Martin Luther, 7-0 the final score on Saturday right here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets took control of the game from virtually the start, scoring just 8 seconds into the opening half as Josh Bellamy scored his second goal of the season off an assist from Felipe Oliveira. UWS doubled the advantage at 19:03 as Jake Kidd scored his team-leading 6th goal of the year off an assist from Joel Thomas to make it 2-0. Jackets then went on to add a Knight's own goal at 31:48 for a comfortable 3-0 edge heading into the break. And then the second half, Oliveira scored the first of his 2 goals at 47:22 off an assist from Mackie Ringrose to make it 4-0 before netting his second tally of the game unassisted at 59:53 to make it 5-0. From there, Alfie Hudd scored his first goal of the season, an absolute laser off the left foot of Alfie Hudd into the upper corner at 78:05 for his first of the season. Then Philip Erickson scored scored the Yellow Jackets' 7th goal, his first of the season at 83:18 off an assist from Raji Carvalho to make it a 7-0 final. For the game, the Yellow Jackets held a 25-1 edge in total shots, including posting a 16-0 edge in shots on target. In goal, Patrick Sessions and Carter Lansdale split time in goal to pick up the shutout for the Yellow Jackets. Meanwhile, Crown comes in here under second-year head coach John Forsyth, sitting at 4-6-1 overall. They are 3-2-1 in the UMAC. They're coming off a victory of their own on Saturday, defeating North Central by the final tally of 4-2. That game was played on Saturday at the old National Bank Stadium in St. Bonifacius, Minnesota. In that contest, the Polars scored 3 times in the opening 45 minutes to take a 3-1 lead into the intermission. Santiago Ciro opened up the scoring just 1:50 into the contest off of an assist from Luke Cam to make it 1-0 before Joaquin Silva at his 3rd goal of the season at 32:33 to make it 2-0. North Central's Alex Chasic made it 2-1 with a goal at 38:30 before Isaac Schultz restored Crown's 2-goal lead, with a tally at 41:55 to make it 3-1 at the break. And in the second half, the two teams traded goals. The Rams' goal coming from Elliot Labsack at 60:40 to make it 3-2 before Cerny Baltala, the leading scorer for the for the Polars on the season, found the back of the net off an assist from Marcus Benegas at 69:29 to make it a 4-2 final. In that contest, Crown held a 16-15 edge in total shots, including an 8-7 edge in shots on goal. Leo Roque went all the way in net for the Polars, making 5 saves to pick up the win. So that gives you a quick overview of where the two teams are at here heading in this Upper Midwest Athletic Conference contest here from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex in Superior. And with that being the case, we'll take a quick break and then come back with the introduction of the two teams, the national anthem, and then the opening kick of this UMAC Conference contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Crown College Polars. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.
Culver's Butterburger Deluxe is made with 100% Midwest beef. Always fresh, never frozen.
In my experience, fresh beef is always better. Frozen beef loses moisture, and when you lose moisture, you lose flavor.
There is an art in making a great burger. The searing really locks in the flavor, just like a great steak. And then we lightly butter the crown of the bun.
That's why we call it a Butterburger. How many years have we been working together?
Close to 20 years now.
Welcome to Delicious.
Leo Roque. Number 3, Ethan Medina. Number 6, Juan Fernando Arrega. Number 7, Joaquin Silva. Number 8, Luca Kaltenbach. Number 9, Ashton Hosler. Number 10, Santi Ciro. Number 15, Surname Bataya. Number 18, Marcus Vanegas. Number 19, Luke Cam. And number 93, Jose Olvera. The head coach of Crown is John Forsythe. He's assisted by Alex Hosler and CJ Nyland. And now, the starting lineup for your Yellow Jackets. Number 1, Alex Paredes. Number 3, Josh Bellamy. Number 5, Harry Ambler. Number 8, Felipe Oliveira. Number 9, Nikolai Stoker. Number 10, Matthew Ringrose. Number 11, Alex Hansen. Number 14, William Manstrom. Number 20, Karsten Coletti. Number 32, Freddie Watson. And number 24, Jake Kidd. The head coach of the Yellow Jackets is in his 16th season. He goes by the name of Joe Mooney. He's assisted by Jake Myron, Gus Nascimento, and Brandon Stemwettle. The following statement has been developed by the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference Student Athletic Advisory Committee. We ask all spectators to respect and honor the hard work of student athletes, coaches, and officials in today's contest by cheering in a positive manner for your team. Please refrain from the use of any sexist, racist, homophobic, derogatory language, including personal comments directed toward any individual. The administration of UW Superior, specifically today's contest manager, reserves the right to remove any individual violating this conduct policy or demonstrating any other behavior. Thank you for respecting the spirit of the NCAA Division III, the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference, and UW Superior. At this time, fans, we ask, please, can you rise if you are able? Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So the national anthem has been played, the two teams have been introduced, and we are moments away from getting this Upper Midwest Athletic Conference contest between the Yellow Jackets of UW Superior and the Polars of Crown College underway here from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Matt Johnson alongside my production engineer and intrepid cameraman Craig Morrissey as the Yellow Jackets at home here taking on Crown for the first time this season. These two teams will meet again, by the way, on Saturday, October 28th at Old National Bank Stadium in St. Bonifacius, Minnesota. That will be the regular season finale for both teams. 3:30 p.m., the opening kick of that contest. A couple of series notes between these two sides. UWS is 19-2-2 all-time against Crown, dating back to their first matchup way back on October 17th of 1998. The Yellow Jackets have won 15 meetings, the last 15 consecutive, dating back to August 29th of 2008. UWS took all three matchups with the Polars last season, claiming the first matchup 6-0 on September 30th in St. Boniface before shutting out Crown 2-0 in their final regular season meeting of the season on October 29th of 2022. And then in the playoffs in the UMAC tournament semifinal round, the Yellow Jackets down Crown right here on this field by a 6-1 final. That game was played on November 2nd. The Yellow Jackets in their home white uniforms. You get a look at them on your screen there. They'll be going from left to right in this opening 45 minutes, while Crown in the traveling black jerseys with the white trim will be going from right to left. In goal for the Yellow Jackets today, returning to the starting lineup, Alex Paredes. After getting a break against Martin Luther this past Saturday, he comes in having played 776 minutes plus for the Yellow Jackets, giving up 7 goals against, a goals against average of 0.81, 34 saves, save percentage of .829, and a record of 4-2-2. He will defend the goal to our left. And on the other side of the equation, Leo Roque, making his 9th appearance, 720 minutes played for him, 12 goals against, a goals against average of 1.50. He's made 38 saves, has a save percentage of .760 and a record of 3-4-1. He will defend the goal to our right. Yellow Jackets will kick off first here, it appears, as Felipe Oliveira alongside Nikolai Stoker standing over it at the center line here, and we're just waiting for our center official to give the go-ahead to get this contest underway. First of 2, by the way. The women will be coming up in Game 2 of this doubleheader here on this very warm, by the way, Tuesday here in Superior. Temperatures in the upper 80s for both the last 2 days here in the Twin Ports. And as the opening kick is taken by the Yellow Jackets, we are officially underway. Again, thank you for joining us here from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Very windy today. Not too many clouds in the sky. I don't think there's any rain in the forecast either. In the meantime, Crown starting out from deep in their own territory. This ball coming forward, and it's tackled out by the Yellow Jackets' Josh Bellamy, who scored just 8 seconds into the contest against Martin Luther on Saturday. As the throw comes in, now here's Mackie Ringrose doing battle with Juan Fernando Arriaga, and we're going to have a foul called on Arriaga. It will be a free kick here for the Yellow Jackets. William Meinstrom standing over for the Yellow Jackets. He will start the play off by squaring it to the outside to Karsten Kletty. Jackets coming in this contest having scored 27 goals for on the season, giving up 8 so far through their first 10 games. Crown, meanwhile, comes in the contest having scored 18 goals and giving up 22. As here's a ball forward now, and here's Nikolai Stoker getting the first shot of the game up. And Roque had to be alert on that one as he punches it over the crossbar. Jackets will have the first corner kick of the game. Just a minute and 10 seconds into this first 45 minutes. Looks like it'll be Freddie Watson. I'll flip 5'5" of them that'll come over and take this one here for the Yellow Jackets. Watson for the Yellow Jackets on the season. 3 goals and 1 assist for the sophomore winger. And he stands over this one now on the left foot. Bending ball comes in, headed away now by Crown defensively. Felipe Oliveira will run it down for UWS and poke it back to the center line. Here's Alex Hansen for the Yellow Jackets. Back to Oliveira. Makes a move around one Crown player. Now he'll hold up. Use his back heel now to go back for Kletty. The Yellow Jackets now will switch the point as they spin it to the far side of the field. 6'4" central defender William Meinstrom now into the middle here for Harry Ambler. And now Mackie Ringrose. His ball through the middle. That one picked off there. Luca Kaltenbach got to it for Crown, but the Jackets take it right back. UWS, busy week for the Yellow Jackets, as we talked about. Coming in, 6 games at home between now and Sunday for the Yellow Jackets, actually between now and Saturday. Then we at home tomorrow, taking on St. Scholastica in the annual bridge battle. That'll be a 7 p.m. opening kick. 6:45 the pregame. That'll be game 2 of a doubleheader as well. The women will be playing McAllister earlier on in the afternoon. As this ball now comes forward, and now Jake Kidd with a shove in the back on that far side against Ethan Medina, the sophomore from Elk River, Minnesota. Took a tumble over there, and we'll have a free kick. Jake Kidd, the leading goal scorer for the Yellow Jackets, and also the current UMAC Player of the Week. Had 3 goals last week for UWS and wins over Northland and Martin Luther. Had a diving header goal against Martin Luther on Saturday. He's playing on that left side in this 4-3-3 under Coach Joe Mooney, who won his 200th career game in that 7-0 win over Martin Luther. As this ball now played to the outside, goes over the sideline. Throw coming up now. It'll be Freddie Watson for the Yellow Jackets that'll take it. Watson in for Felipe Oliveira. Trying to clip it over the top, far side now for Jay Kidd. And now it's Oliveira. Surrounded by Crown players. He surrenders possession. Right in front of the Yellow Jacket bench. And there's Freddie Watson now diving in to tackle it away. Watson now taking it wide. 4 Crown players now converge on him. Left-footed cross, and it takes a deflection out, and it'll be another corner kick for the Yellow Jackets. Jackets, like I said, have won 15 straight against Crown. Haven't lost to the Storm, the Polars, in going on 15 years. Crown has changed their nickname a few times, so if I make a few mistakes in that regard, sorry, folks. I know it is the Polars. As Oliveira takes this bending ball. Comes in, and Roque will grab it. And now he'll roll it for Joaquin Silva. Silva, wearing the captain's armband for Coach John Forsyth and company. Plays the ball near side. It'll come deep in the Yellow Jacket territory and running out of real estate. Trying to track it down with Santi Ciro. He was being tracked over there by the Yellow Jackets' Alex Hansen. And it'll be a goal kick for Alex Paredes. Stiff breeze here today, going from right to left, so the Yellow Jackets are playing against the wind here in this opening 45 minutes. Like I said, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s both yesterday and today here in Superior. As Paredes with the left foot. Comes over the midfield stripe. Here's Nikolai Stoker trying to settle. Now Oliveira. And he gets impeded by Arriaga, able to keep his balance. Now switches the ball to the outside. Well done for Freddie Watson. Watson on the edge of the Crown 18. Takes it wide, left foot. And he was taken down the box, and that'll result in a penalty kick in the early going here. Jose Oliveira. With 39:38 remaining. Coming in from behind on Freddie Watson. And so the Yellow Jackets have a penalty kick opportunity here. Clock stops. 5 minutes and 22 seconds into this opening half. And it'll be a penalty kick opportunity now for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be taken by, it appears, Josh Bellamy, who's stepping up to the penalty spot for UWS. Bellamy with 2 goals, 2 assists on the season. Roque, meanwhile, in goal here, giving up a goal and a half per game so far. As Bellamy stands over this one for UWS. Steps up and buries it in the corner. Josh Bellamy with the goal. So Watson draws the penalty kick. Bellamy with a confident take into the left side corner from the penalty spot for his 3rd, and the Yellow Jackets break out on top 1-0 here. So a good start here for UWS. Expect the Jackets to play a lot of numbers today, especially with that game looming tomorrow against St. Scholastica. So Bellamy's goal makes it 1-0. And Crown will kick off here. Ashton Hostler will kick it off. Sophomore from Huntington, Indiana, transfer from the University of St. Francis. And he will play it back, and so the Yellow Jackets up by the score of 1-0. Again, Bellamy's 3rd of the season. Credit for the play should go to Freddie Watson as he made a darting move to the left side of the top of the 18, forced Jose Oliveira to take him down in the box, and Bellamy up to the task with his 3rd of the season from the penalty spot, and that's where we stand 1-0 as the Yellow Jackets with Harry Ambler now. Support ball comes back on the right side. Here's his Carson Cletty. And his pass to the middle gets picked off. Juan Fernando Arriaga tried to play it wide. He was looking for the run of Santi Ciro. Now Ciro crossing it into the Yellow Jacket 18. Here's the head attempt, and that one goes high and above the crossbar. Rang off of the football crossbar, actually. Off the head of Ciro as he came through. Check it. It was actually Ashton Hostler that got the head away. And we'll have a throw now on the far side. So the Jackets falling asleep a little bit there. Now Crown will have a chance to throw on the far side. It'll be taken by the aforementioned Jose Oliveira. Sophomore from West Palm Beach, Florida. Say he'd be pretty at home playing in these kind of temperatures. As this ball goes wide, Hostler now trying to win a race to the end line, and it'll go over, and it'll be a Goal kick here for the Yellow Jackets. Some fireworks early here. The Yellow Jackets scoring. Crown trying to come right back. The header from Hostler. Just over the crossbar. Just moments later, and we still have a 1-0 score here, as it'll be Paredes who will take this one for the Yellow Jackets. Now in his junior season. Plays it in the stiff wind here. Here's Jake Kidd now rising up. But does well to head it back now for Freddie Watson. Now he'll send it right back to Kidd, far side, right in front of the Yellow Jacket bench, where it's tackled off of his foot and out of play by Lovera. It will be a throw here coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Far side of the field from my broadcast location here in Superior. It'll be taken now, looks like, by Watson. By the way, that goal that was scored by Bellamy is the Yellow Jackets' 28th tally for the season. As the throw comes in, now here's Ambler. Freddie Watson. Back now, here's Lindstrom, and now he has it taken off of his foot. Hostler will square it in the middle. Joaquin Silva had it momentarily. Jackets taking it right back. Here's Bellamy. Bending ball forward. Race for the ball. Crown a little bit discombobulated in the back, but able to avoid any danger there as they play it out wide now for Lovera. And he has it taken off his foot by Mackie Ringrose. And if all going to be called on the Englishman Ringrose, it'll be a free kick here coming up. And here's the restart now for Crown. Storm with 4 wins on the season, including 3 in conference play. So far in the season, they have wins over Emaus, Northwestern, and Martin Luther to go along with that win against North Central. The Yellow Jackets, of course, wins against North Central, Minnesota Morris, Northwestern, Augsburg, Northland, and Martin Luther to this point of the season. And now we'll have a throw in Yellow Jacket territory. Far side of the field, Watson will take it. And they're going to push Freddie Watson back a few more feet here, it looks like, for the throw. As it comes in now for Oliveira. Watson, left-footed ball, angles it over midfield. And the Polars trying to turn it back. Yellow Jackets turn it back, however, with Harry Ambler, and now foul as Jake Kidd goes down to the turf. Lovera got in his back. So far, Lovera with a foul there and a surrendered penalty kick so far in less than 10 minutes as the Jackets restart. Watson, top of the 18. Now he cuts wide off the left foot. Cross comes in. Trying to rise up for it was Bellamy, went over his head, and they're going to call him for a push. Inside the 6. It'll be a free kick here coming up for Crown. Leo Roque will take the free kick here for the Crown College Polars as it comes near side. Here's Marcus Benegas. His ball forward, kept in near sideline. Now here's Bellamy. Josh Bellamy for the Yellow Jackets. Takes it wide, brings it into the 18. Now gets stood up. 3 Crown defenders converge on him, and they take it off of his foot. Now Stoker. And now he gets dumped to the turf. They're going to get this one on Silva. It'll be a free kick here for the Yellow Jackets and an angle. A little less than 30 yards away from the goal. Man to a right by Leo Roque. Sophomore from Guadalajara, Mexico, in goal. And now it's Bellamy standing over it on the right foot. And Watson on the left foot here for the Yellow Jackets. Bunch formation, top of the 18. Crown man-man marking here so far. And as they stand over this one, the ball's rolling around a little bit because of a little stiff wind here. And now our center referee is going to bring the 2-man wall back. Silva and Benegas, it appears, are in the wall here for Crown. And again, the ball continuing to roll around here. And Bellamy now plays it. Here's Watson. Left-footed ball into the 18. Back post. That one taken away. Knocked down by Crown. Arriaga now will clear it far side of the field. Pair of 10s doing battle. It's won there by the Yellow Jackets' Mackie Ringrose. And now the Yellow Jackets nearly turning it over. as Santi Ciro plays it out of play. Far side, it'll be a toss now in for the Yellow Jackets, Mindstrom. Nearly 12 minutes elapsed here in the opening half. As the throw comes in. And now it'll go out of play. Played out off of a Crown player by the left foot of Felipe Oliveira. And here's the throw now from Freddie Watson, headed forward. And another foul going to be called on the Polars here. They've been guilty of a few infractions here in the opening 12-plus minutes. As the Jackets take the free kick quickly. And here now is Josh Bellamy. He'll square it to the outside. Mindstrom for the Yellow Jackets. Advancing forward on the right foot. Goes outside, far sideline. Kept on Felipe Oliveira. Cross coming in from Freddie Watson. That one popped up in the air. Now clear as far as Bellamy, who tried to strike with the left foot, got under it. Sends it wide to the far post. Goal kick here coming up. Coming up on a quarter of an hour elapsed here. First of two, Yellow Jackets, if you're just joining us, with the penalty kick goal courtesy of Josh Bellamy on a foul that was drawn by UWS's Freddie Watson, and that's where we stand 1-0 as Ambler. Josh Bellamy now goes back. Here's Alex Hansen. Carson Cleddy for the Yellow Jackets. Comes across the midline on the right foot. Now Jake Kidd. Stoker back for Kidd. Kidd steps through, has an open net, gets a shot away, and he scores!
Holy cow. I don't know.
Was that 20 on the assist?
Goal on that one for the Yellow Jackets. Kidd is his 7th. The assist to Nikolai Stoker. And also Karsten Cleddy for the Yellow Jackets. So Kidd, the reigning UMAC Player of the Week, from Stoker and Cleddy, makes it a 2-0 contest. And the Yellow Jackets out quickly. Nice passing play, by the way, between the Yellow Jackets on that one. So Kidd gets the goal, the assist to Stoker.
Yeah. You gotta say correction.
So 2-0, the Yellow Jackets in the lead.
Correction. Nikolai Stoker with the assist. Number 34, Jake Kidd with the goal.
There we go.
As Crown now trying to come forward. Here's Oliveira now, playing it for the latest Yellow Jacket goal scorer, Kidd, on that left side. Jake Kidd, who scored 10 goals last year for the Yellow Jackets coming off the bench, has 7 this season now as a full-time starter. 10 goals, 5 assists for the Superior native last year. Scored over 100 goals in his high school career, did Jake Kidd. One of 13 players in Wisconsin high school history to have achieved that mark. And he has 7 this season now. 17 for his career, just in his sophomore campaign, and the Yellow Jackets will have a throw on that far side of the field. Freddie Watson in for William Mindstrom. Mindstrom's ball on the near side looking for Josh Bellamy. It was cut off over there by Marcus Benegas. And now a ball comes over the near side. Deflects off of Mackie Ringrose. Benegas will take the throw here. Freshman from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. For the Polars, gets the toss in here. And Joaquin Silva as it go out of play near side. Throw comes in now. Arriaga back for Benegas. Nice tackle there by the Yellow Jackets. Nikolai Stoker. Now he sends Jake Kidd off and running. 1-on-3 as he takes it wide. I'll try to cut through the middle. Nice defensive player there by Cerny Batala. And the lean scorer for Crown, Batala, will send that one far side of the field and out of play. Batala, by the way, 4 goals this season Pretty impressive for a central defender to be leading his team in goal scoring.
It is. Yeah. I know that one.
And now a throw coming up for Crown, far side of the field. Throw comes in, headed up in the air now by Ashton Hostler. Comes right back now, Felipe Oliveira. Same Stoker on the run. Stoker now on the outside, being measured there by Batalla. Comes in. Trying to center it. Played it behind the Yellow Jackets' Bellamy, and then another opportunity taken off the right foot of Carson Clutty that rides high and wide from about 30 yards out. So 2 goals in less than a quarter of an hour for the Jackets. Josh Bellamy, his 3rd from the penalty spot at 5:22, and then Jake Kidd, his 7th from Nikolai Stoker. That goal at 13:33. As we play on here, first half. Play going on now in Crown territory, about 30 yards away from their own goal. They'll go all the way back for Roque in his own 18. Cerny Batalla now to the outside. Now taking a fall over there is going to be Ethan Medina. It'll be a free kick here for the Polars. Yellow Jackets came into the day averaging just a shade under 3 goals per contest. As Batalla plays it short now, off the free kick. Luke Cam. Venegas on the outside. Now Lovera. And a late whistle here going to be called against Mackie Ringrose. Check it, it's Jake Kidd on the foul. Free kick here coming up. The pace hasn't been too furious here so far as we approach 20 minutes elapsed in the first half, but it's suited the Yellow Jackets just fine to this point. 2 goals in the back of the net already for UWS as the free kick from Lovera. Hit Luke Cam right in the back. Now he settles it and takes it wide against Stoker. And I'll try to play it off for Santi Ciro on that far side, and we have our first ball kicked out of the stadium. This off the left foot. Freddie Watson. It'll be a throw coming up here now for the Polars. Reminder at halftime, we will have our first half summary. Look at the first half stats. So catch you up on all that's happening with Yellow Jacket Athletics. Very busy. A lot of teams in action right now up on campus, and we'll get you caught up with all that in 26 minutes or so. In the meantime, it's a goal kick now coming up for Alex Paredes. And he'll go short with it outside for the Swedish central defender, William Mindstrom. Now back for Paredes. Hits it high in the air. Trying to bring it down was Medina. Plays it in the middle. Trying to step through now was Arriaga. Now sends it wide. Ciro. Try to get around on it, and it goes over the end line. It'll be a goal kick here coming up for Paredes. Plenty of international flavor on this Crown roster. Talked about Leo Roque, the starting keeper today for the Polars from Guadalajara, Mexico. Arriaga from Guatemala City, Guatemala. Silva, also Mexican. Luca Kaltenbach in the back, a Swiss import for the Crown Polars. Santi Ciro from Medellin in Colombia. So, like I said, plenty of international flavor on this team for Coach John Forsyth in his 2nd season. Cerny Batalla, by the way, the leading scorer is from Spain. While Lovera is from West Palm Beach, as we mentioned, in Florida. So, like I said, plenty of well-traveled players here on the field today for Crown as the Yellow Jackets near midfield now. Karsten Kletty. He'll play it all the way back to the top of the 18 for Alex Paredes. Sends it to the far side of the field. Yellow Jackets with their own international import in Felipe Oliveira over there putting pressure on Lovera, and it will be a throw now coming up for UWS. Freddie Watson will take the throw. As it comes in now, Harry Ambler. Freddie Watson. Luke Cam comes over to intercept now for the Polars. Pops straight up in the air. Headed down now by Ambler. Things getting a little bunched up now on the far side of the field. Now will result in a throw here for the Yellow Jackets. Freddie Watson off the toss. And for Jake Kidd, now the Yellow Jackets will send it back for Alex Hansen. And the ball near side will go out of play. Throw coming up now. Benegas will take it. Freshman from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Throws it in now for Silva, who flicks it out of play. Jackets with the throw. Harry Ambler. Got sandwiched between 3 Crown defenders. Ended up turning the ball over. And now in the middle, this is Arriaga for Kaltenbach. And the Jackets able to break up that play. Now Freddie Watson on the long run, far side of the field. In the middle now, here's Mackie Ringrose. Ringrose dancing toward the top of the 18. Cleared away from him. Headed back by the Yellow Jackets. Harry Ambler. Oliveira now sends near side for Cletty. Now ball for Jake Kidd. And Mackie Ringrose now will go outside with the pass. Nearly halfway home in the opening 45 minutes. Jackets with 2 goals up on the board. 8 minutes and 11 seconds apart, in fact, on the 2 goals for UWS as Watson trying to get it through the middle. Now stepping through, here's Mackie Ringrose, dancing through, still has it on his foot. Makes a move around Lovera, comes in on the edge of the 6, and then Roque fumbled it. Some nice individual skill there shown by the junior Englishman, Mackie Ringrose. And now the Polars trying to come back. Silva toward midfield. Ashton Hostler. Transfer from St. Francis, University of St. Francis in Indiana. Now goes far side with the pass. Now Hostler continuing his run toward the Yellow Jacket end line. Now in the corner being closed down by Mindstrom. Now tries to take it wide, tried to get a cross away, and they're going to... I think, is it going to be a foul or the way people are moving? I'm not quite sure what it is, to be perfectly honest. Still waiting to see. If anything, it would be a corner kick here, I would think. Either that or it would be a short free kick. And still nobody seems to know what's happening. Now they are going to say it's a corner kick. Or, yeah, short corner, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. Confusion all over the field here. No one seems to know. So it'll be a short corner, far side of the field. Crown bringing numbers forward here. Olvera looks like he's standing over it on the right foot here. Now the left-footed ball comes in, and that one will drift over the top of everybody. That was Benegas that ended up with the left foot taking it, curled it over the top of the bar, and the Yellow Jackets now with a goal kick coming up from Paredes. Held up by the wind just a little bit. Ambler able to flick it forward. Now Harry Ambler will take on the second ball, and they're going to call a handball, I think, on the Yellow Jackets. Ambler right near midfield, so the Polars will restart and promptly play it out over the far side for a Yellow Jacket throw. A little bit of a miscommunication there between Ciro and Lovera on that sequence. As Isaac Beckett comes in now for the first time. Also checking in is Philip Erickson for the Yellow Jackets. And the throw comes in now from UWS's Freddie Watson. Mindstrom now for UWS will go all the way back into the middle of the 18. Paredes. And the ball toward midfield. Benegas. Beckett can't find it. Ball's on the deck now. The freshman Benegas. And we'll have a foul called on Josh Bellamy. It'll be a free kick here coming up. Bellamy pleading his innocence there. Free kick taken now by Cerny Batala. Batala now, near side. Joaquin Silva playing it into space. Coming forward now is Luka Kaltenbach, and then it comes into the 18. Paredes by the play to the outside. Silva intercepts. Now Benegas. And a late call now as they get Bellamy on the foul. And now Carson Cleddy having words with our center referee here as a free kick coming up. I'm ticking down toward the last 18 minutes of the opening 45 here in Superior. As now the sun is beginning to go down a little bit. Getting a little bit cooler here. I think we'll be begging for this weather probably in about another couple of weeks here. Craig, what do you think?
Friday.
50s on Friday. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled October weather programming. Off the free kick, it's Lovera now playing it in, and well read there by Paredes as he goes down near the top of his own 6. Smells it on the turf. And now he'll give it a ride. Back over midfield. Sent back by Batala. Cleddy measuring the header. Now it's Mackie Ringrose. To the outside, Philip Erickson lets the ball continue on. And now it's going to be a throw near side for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be taken by Josh Bellman. The Yellow Jackets going into the bench here. Andy Rowland going to appear for the first time in the game. It's like Joel Thomas is also checking in. And it also looks like Gavin Watkinson on the far side. So the Yellow Jackets making 3 switches here. Freddie Watson, Jake Kidd, and Josh Bellamy departing here for UWS. Throw coming in now near side from Joel Thomas. Got an assist on Saturday, and the Jackets 7-0 win over Martin Luther. Here's the throw coming in for Isaac Beckett. Benegas now taking it wide, and he'll draw a foul on Beckett. It'll be a free kick here coming up for the Polars. And look who we have shaking balls down there, Craig. It's none other than John Garver. I'm not used to seeing Mr. Garver in a ball shagging role, but I'm going to have a conversation with him about that at some point.
Wanted some experience.
Of course, Mr. Garver, close friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. My co-host on the Eye of the Swarm podcast, which we'll be recording tomorrow, actually. Meantime, Benegas off the throw now near midfield here for Crown. Ethan Medina back for Cerny Batala. Joaquin Silva taken off his foot by Andy Rowland. Now there's a ball in the space. Overcooked it for Philip Erickson, who held up his run. Now Roque goes far side for Lovera. Turning away now, Juan Fernando Arriaga, but then he gets the ball taken off of his foot, and the Jackets now will reset as they switch the field near side. Here's Carson Cleddy. Cleddy bending ball over midfield. Beckett edged out by Batala. Now Benegas. Now a tackle by Joel Thomas for the Yellow Jackets. Playing with Erickson back outside. Joel Thomas, edge of the Crown, 18. Plays it inside. Here's the shot attempt by Erickson, and it'll deflect out. The Jackets will have a corner kick here coming up. And UWS going to make 2 more substitutions here on this latest corner kick. This is the 3rd of the match here for the Yellow Jackets. Looks like it'll be Andy Rowland that'll come over and take it for UWS. Alfie Hudd is coming in the game for the first time. Also in for the first time for the Yellow Jackets, Orlando Fertelman, excuse me. And here now is the corner kick, headed down far side by Erickson, and then punched out by Roque, far post. So a couple of good looks here for Philip Erickson. Had 13 goals a year ago for UWS, has just one this season. And Roland now will go to the far side of the corner flag and take this one again here for the Yellow Jackets. 13:40 and counting remaining here in the opening half. Jackets with 2 goals up on the board from Josh Bellamy and Jake Kidd. And now it is Roland. Bending ball comes through the middle. That one headed away now by the Polars, far side of the field. Arriaga has it. Joel Thomas now has come left side to play outside back. They've moved Gavin Watkinson to the right side. And Alfie Hudd, by the way, now playing a right outside back position. And now we have a ball out of play far side. It'll be a throw here coming up for Crown, deep in Yellow Jacket territory. It'll be taken by Joaquin Silva. Gets it in now. Here's Luke Cam. Continue it on. Here's Ethan Medina. Medina getting the return pass, top of the 18 from Luke Cam. Now Beckett trying to clear it forward and caught Juan Fernando Arriaga right in the side of the head. And it will now be a free kick here coming up. Just making sure that Arriaga's all right. The sophomore midfielder from Guatemala City took that one right off the side of the head, right near the right ear, I believe. And our center referee alertly stopping play to make sure that he's all right. It'll be a free kick here for UWS. 12:50 remaining. Clock stopped. You'll look at the first half stats, of course, when we get to the break. And this will be a drop ball and a restart of the clock here in a moment. Andy Rowland looks like he will be taking over here for the Yellow Jackets off the drop ball, perhaps. William Lindstrom also coming over.
17 for 6 Crown.
Meanwhile, Sebastian Bocanegra, freshman from Eden Prairie, coming in for the first time here. So Bocanegra replaces Fernando Arriaga. Juan Fernando Arriaga for Crown off the injury. Hopefully he'll be all right. And now here's Fertelman for the Yellow Jackets trying to come across the midfield stripe. He gets sandwiched between 2 Crown defenders, and they're going to call him for the foul. Free kick right at the midfield stripe here now for the Polars. They'll be next in action on Saturday the 7th, taking on Northwestern. Trying to gain a season sweep of the Eagles in that contest. Will be the Polars in that game. Now here is Fertelman taking over for the Yellow Jackets. Off the turnover, squares it outside, well-placed ball. Now here is Gavin Watkinson. And it'll be tackled off far side of the field. Throw coming up here for UW Superior. Watkinson's throw finds its way now down. Philip Erickson coming in left side. And it's taken off of his foot over the end line. It'll be a corner kick here for the Yellow Jackets. At the far flag, this time it looks like it'll be Joel Thomas that'll jog over and take this one. Thomas, one of several Englishmen on this Yellow Jacket squad. From Cardiff, Wales, actually. Might be the only Welsh player on the Yellow Jacket team. Thomas, bending ball, back post. Nobody in the white jersey there. That allows Marcus Benegas to clear away off the head. Popped up in the air now. Beckett trying to head it down. It comes in the 18, and Roque will play it with his feet. Sends it outside now. Here's Benegas. Benegas now toward midfield. And substitute Bocanegra now. Angling a ball near side from one of the substitutions, another substitution, excuse me, and Timmy Jackson. But overcooked the pass there. It'll be a throw here for the Yellow Jackets. Just over 10 minutes left in the opening 45. From the NBC Spartan Sports Complex, Matt Johnson, Craig Morrissey. First of 2. Women's game coming up about a half hour after the conclusion of this one. In the meantime, it's a free kick for the Yellow Jackets right at midfield. Beckett will take it. He sends it wide far side. Here's William Meinstrom on the left foot. Sending it into the top of the 18. Batala heads it wide. Brought down now by Joel Thomas. Thomas for the Yellow Jackets. Into the middle. Sent the ball behind a couple of Yellow Jackets that were coming into the middle of the 18. Now Watkinson, and he couldn't keep it in. Throw coming up here for the Crown College Polars. As Lovera will take the throw. Headed away by Watkinson. We'll do it again. And here's the throw. Intercepted by UWS. Orlando Fertelman now plays it wide near side. Joel Thomas will run it down. Thomas now around the freshman Jackson on the right foot. Crosses the ball into the 18. Here's Erickson. I think he misjudged it. Had a great look at it. He was expecting, I think, Batal to get a piece of that one. Came through, though, and Philip Erickson would have wanted that one back, as he was standing right in the 6-yard area. Right on the doorstep. Looking for his second goal was Erickson. Gets denied, though, by Roque. We play on at 2-0. Silva now comes across midfield. Cleddy for the Yellow Jackets. Near side, Joel Thomas. Alex Hansen. Headed forward now by Fertelman. Cleared as far as midfield now, and here is Isaac Beckett for the Yellow Jackets. Alfie Hudd now goes far side. William Mindstrom. Plays it into space. And that'll be cleared away from the on-rushing Beckett. Far side of the field. Here's Watkinson. Gavin Watkinson. Roland. Goes back now. Here's Alex Hansen. Squaring it near side, Carson Cleddy. Jackets now playing it outside. Here's Joel Thomas. Thomas collecting a loose ball. Fertelman. Thomas. Miscommunication that time with UWS's Philip Erickson. Allows Crown to take it back, and here now is Bocanegra. Outside now. The freshman Timmy Jackson for Crown. Into the middle now, Luke Cam. Cam now trying to spin around Isaac Beckett. Finds its way for Benegas near side. That ball takes a deflection. Now it's Watkinson heading it forward. Ethan Medina now goes back for Roque, who settles and will play it back wide now for Medina. Jackets able to create the turnover as Watkinson intercepts. Now it's Phil Erickson in the middle. Looking for Beckett. Hitting it up into the air. Ball still loose. Now wide. Here's Thomas with a shot, and he scores! Going to be Joel Thomas on the goal. The assist to Gavin Watkinson. And it is now 3-0. Joel Thomas on the goal. The ball got kind of hung up in there just a little bit, but credit Watkinson with playing it wide. For Joel Thomas, it's goal number 2. And UWS now up 3-0 as we tick down towards halftime.
Number 31, Joel Thomas. He's assisted by number 13, Gavin Watkinson.
And the Yellow Jackets with a comfortable advantage at the moment, 3-0. Goals from Bellamy, Kidd, and Thomas so far here for the Yellow Jackets. For Bellamy, his third. Kidd, his team-leading 7th goal of the season. And then for Thomas, his 2nd. Nikolai Stoker assisted on Kidd's goal. That came with 31:27 remaining in the half. And then the assist on Joel Thomas's goal from Gavin Watkinson.
Thank you. 33 had the assist.
Oh, 33 had the assist?
Yep. And 31 was the goal.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like somebody...
So 3-0 your score. They're going to give the actual assist on that one to UWS's Isaac Beckett. So it'll be Beckett.
Correction. It was number 33, Isaac Beckett with the assist.
No more assists for the rest of the
As off the corner kick now, taken by Lovera, off into the corner. And it'll be a throw now, far side of the field now for Crown. Yellow Jackets looking for their 16th straight win against Crown. And we'll have a now foul against the Yellow Jackets on the edge of their 18. Again, those first half stats will be coming up as part of our halftime intermission. Also have our official scoring summary. Also catch you up on everything going on with the Yellow Jacket Athletics. All that coming up in just over 5 minutes of play here from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Freshman Marcus Benegas standing over this one now for Crown. Another short corner off the left foot. Bending ball comes in and it skips through the 6. And nobody was able to come and meet it for Crown, fortunately for the Yellow Jackets. That would have been a golden scoring opportunity for the Polars. In the meantime, it will be a goal kick here for Alex Paredes, who hasn't had much to do here in the first 40-plus minutes. As off of the goal kick, and Beckett took a blow from the back. Cerny Batalla came over the top and caught him pretty flush. The Spaniard, Crown's leading goal scorer with 4 tallies on the season, committing the foul there, and dangerous play, and they're going to give him a yellow card. That's our first yellow card. Comes with 4:16 on the clock. And the Yellow Jackets now will put this ball in play as Beckett leaves the playing surface here for UW Superior. Shots so far in the first half, 9-2 in favor of UWS, including 7-2 in shots on goal. Jackets also with 5 corner kicks thus far to just 1 for Crown. And Beckett looks like he won't be out there for too long here. Off the restart, it's Hansen for the Yellow Jackets into the 18. Batalla, who just got that yellow card a moment ago. Now cleared near side by Sebastian Bocanegra. Jackets able to come back now with Philip Erickson. Cletty. Now Beckett is back in there. Good to see that. Isaac Beckett now trying to dance through a couple of players. Squares it outside. Here's Watkinson. Now Fertelman. Orlando Fertelman back in the middle looking for Beckett. Tried to step through. And they're going to call a foul on Isaac Beckett there for the Yellow Jackets, top of the 18. 3:23 and counting remaining in the half. As off the restarts, Benegas now on the left foot. In the middle now, Silva. Jackets able to turn it over. Medina now, shoulder to shoulder with Andy Rowland. Alfie Hudd to the outside now, Andy Rowland. And now Rowland, not sure what he was trying to do there, to be honest with you. Tripped over the ball. Now Fertelman as they play it wide now. Here's Philip Erickson for the Yellow Jackets against Batalla. Step over move now on the right foot. 3 Crown players surrounding him as he turns wide. Plays the sport ball back now for Cletty. Carson Cletty will switch the field. Far side now, William Mindstrom for UWS. Mindstrom, top of the 18. Brought down by Crown. Looks like Philip Erickson might have taken a bit of a knock on that one as he's a little bit gimpy coming back down the field for UWS. Jackets go all the way back for Paredes, meanwhile, in their own 18. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. First half, Jackets 3 goals up on the board. Goals from Bellamy, Kidd, and Thomas. And now Alex Hansen goes down, and we'll have a foul called on Silva. And looks like they're going to give him a card here as well. The center referee trying to give Joaquin Silva, the sophomore from Mexico, team captain for Crown, the second yellow card of the half on the Polars. And there's the yellow card. So free kick for UWS just on the Crown side of midfield here. Clock stopped with 1:53 remaining in the opening half. And Cletty gets into one. Sends it over the top. Too tall for Philip Erickson. Roque sprints off of his line to grab that one on a hop. And now he rolls it for Cerny Batala. Well, the first yellow card for Crown a few minutes ago. Now Silva, who got the latest yellow card. Roland able to turn it away. Plays it off of Cam. It'll be a throw now for the Yellow Jackets near side. As we tick down toward the last minute of this opening 45. Jackets with 3 goals up on the board. Joel Thomas off the toss. In for Beckett, who assisted on Thomas's goal. That goal coming with 7 minutes and 13 seconds left. As we are about to go under a minute remaining here in the half. HUD goes back now. Hansen across midfield now. Beckett. Andy Rowland now. Squares it outside with the left foot. Karsten Cletty. Thomas. And that ball's out of play. It'll be a throw now for Crown. Marcus Benegas looks like he will be the one to take it here for the Polars. As the throw comes in. Silva. Benegas. Now Rowland. Sends the ball forward. Full sprint from Philip Erickson, and Roque will take the safe route and play it out into the stands here. To my right, 15 seconds left in the half. We'll see how quickly the Yellow Jackets want to go here. Thomas. Fertelman. Back for Thomas. Trying to cross it in. Deflects off of Batala, and that's how the opening 45 minutes will end here from the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Jackets with 3 goals up on the board. 3 different goal scorers for UWS, including their leading goal scorer, Jake Kidd, with his 7th goal of the season. That was goal number 2 for the Yellow Jackets in the opening 45 minutes. And 45 minutes home, the Yellow Jackets leading it by the score of 3-0 here at the break. 3-goal lead for UW Superior. And with that being the case, we'll take a quick break and come back with a first half summary and a look at the first half stats. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.
Find your passion. Find your people. Find your purpose. Find your superior.
Downs Funeral Home has been serving families throughout Superior and the surrounding area since 1888. As one of the very first funeral directing establishments in the area, Today, we continue to support our community by offering the finest services. With professionalism and attention to detail, we provide personalized full burial and cremation services, along with monument and marker sales. From pre-planning to the service, our kind and caring staff will guide your family through this difficult time and help you through every step.
Our family is honored to serve yours here at Downs Funeral and Cremation Services.
Celebrating the life of your loved one, we will ensure that they are truly honored and cared for.
Kimmis Oil has been a local, family-owned and operated business since 1935, offering quality tire installation services. We're a full-service tire shop offering tire repair or replacement services at the most affordable prices. Trust us to take care of your car's brake repair needs. Our technicians have the right set of skills and expertise to take care of the problems that your car is experiencing. For more information, give us a call today and see what we can do for you.
Good boy. You're such a good boy.
I think it's time we got a dog.
But my landlord won't let me have pets.
I've got an idea about that too.
You've got big dreams and a bold imagination. Let's see how we can help. National Bank of Commerce. We make more possible.
Culver's Butterburger Deluxe is made with 100% Midwest beef. Always fresh, never frozen.
In my experience, fresh beef is always better. Frozen beef loses moisture, and when you lose moisture, you lose flavor.
There is an art in making a great burger. The searing really locks in the flavor, just like a great steak. And then we lightly butter the crown of the bun. That's why we call it a Butterburger. How many years have we been working together?
Close to 20 years now.
Welcome to Delicious.
See why the Twin Ports gets engaged with Numi Jewelers. Select your perfect engagement ring with us and gain access to our VIP exclusives.
Numi Jewelers, where the Twin Ports gets engaged.
Halftime here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Game one of our doubleheader. Your score at the break. In this men's Upper Midwest Athletic Conference contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Crown College Polars finds UWS leading up by a score of 3-0. Matt Johnson, Craig Morrissey here bringing you all the action. The Yellow Jackets looking for their 16th straight win against Crown and looking for win number 201 in the coaching career of head coach Joe Mooney. Yellow Jackets, as we jump into our first half summary, looking at the scoring. Josh Bellamy with the Yellow Jackets' first goal of the game, 5 minutes, 22 seconds into the opening half. His third goal of the season that came off of a penalty kick that was drawn by Freddie Watson, making a run in the top of the 18. A calm finish in the left side netting from Bellamy makes it 1-0. The Yellow Jackets in the lead. UWS doubled the lead. 8 minutes and 11 seconds later, Jake Kidd at 13:33. His 7th goal of the season. Team leading 7th goal of the season for Kidd off an assist from Nikolai Stoker. Nice build-up play by the Yellow Jackets results in an open net for Jake Kidd, who made a nice move around Roque with the dribble and then slotted it into the left side corner for his, like I said, team-leading 7th goal of the season. The reigning UMAC Player of the Week as well, scoring his first goal of the game, 7th of the season to make it 2-0. And then just before halftime at 7:13 remaining on the clock, 37-47, officially Joel Thomas, his 2nd goal of the season, the assist to Isaac Beckett. Off of a scrum in the top of the 18, Beckett able to feed it outside for a wide-open Thomas, who then rifled it over the top of Roque into the back netting for his 2nd to make it 3-0, and that's where we stand at the half. Shots in that first half, Yellow Jackets with a 9-2 edge in total shots, including 7-2 in shots on goal. Corner kicks, Yellow Jackets 5 of the 6 in that opening half. A total of 12 fouls were called in the opening half. A pair of yellow cards were also assessed, both against Crown College in that first 45 minutes. As far as goalkeepers in the first half, the Yellow Jackets, Alex Paredes in the opening half with 2 saves, while in goal for Crown, Leo Roque, the native of Guadalajara, Mexico, has 4 saves for Crown halfway home in this contest. So that's where we stand. 45 minutes elapsed, 45 minutes to go Your score at the break, Yellow Jackets 3-0. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back with a quick look at what else is going on with Yellow Jacket Athletics. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network. Matt Johnson back here at the MBC Spartan Sports Complex. 5 minutes and change away from the start of the second half of this Upper Midwest Athletic Conference contest between the Yellow Jackets and Crown, and the Yellow Jackets leading at 3-0. We're going to jump into our summary of Yellow Jacket sports here. While we have a few moments, women's soccer now sitting at 6-2-1. Overall, they are 6-0 in the UMAC. They've won 6 straight, including posting a 4-0 shutout of Martin Luther on Saturday here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Tori Vosberg, Nia Wilson scored twice, and also Maya Holmquist, your goal scorers for the Yellow Jackets. Puts a shutout in terms of shots given up, not just goals against, but shots given up. Jackets 27-0 in shots totally for that game, including 12-0 shots on goal. Quinn Clark went all the way in goal to pick up the win. Jackets, like I said, still undefeated in UMAC play, and they're coming up next in Game 2 of our doubleheader against Crown. 7 p.m. the opening kick of Game 2, so stick around for that once we go find out with the men's game here. 6:45 the pregame with yours truly here as the Yellow Jackets try to sweep through the first half of the conference campaign, taking on the Polars here tonight. Volleyball now sitting at 10-7 overall, 3-2 in the UMAC. They swept North Central in their last outing, 3-0, 25-18, 25-17, and 25-22 at Mortarelli Gymnasium. On Saturday, offensively in that match against the Rams, the Jackets hit 202 as a team, and were led by Mayana Stark with 10 kills, Colleen Claude and Lizzie Schmidt combined for 35 assists from the setter position. Jenna Anderson, finished with a team-leading 10 digs defensively. Up next for them, Friday the 6th at Bethany Luther, and their next at home, Tuesday, October 17th against Northland College, right here on the iFan Sports Network. That game will also be broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS. 7 p.m. the opening serve, 6:45 the pregame with yours truly for that outing against the Lumberjills. Men's and women's golf. Both teams competed at the MLC Fall Invitational, hosted by Martin Luther at Oakdale Golf Club in Buffalo Lake, Minnesota. The men emerged victorious in the team competition, finishing with a score of 298 for the day. The Yellow Jackets were led by Blue Anderson and Nate Burke, who both shot 71s on the day. Anderson and Burke then competed against North Central's Jake Sweeney, who also shot 71. And a one-hole playoff to determine the meet's individual medalist, which was won by Anderson. Congratulations to him. On the women's side, UWS finished third as a team with a score of 374 and were paced by Ashton Parnell, who shot in 83 to finish in a tie for third place. Both teams at the UMAC Championships hosted at Pebble Creek Golf Club in Becker, Minnesota this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Action gets underway for both teams on Thursday starting at 11 a.m. Men's and women's cross country. Both teams compete at the Blue Gold Invitational, hosted by UW Eau Claire at Whitetail Golf Course in Colfax on Friday. On the men's side, the Yellow Jackets finished 21st as a team and were paced by Michael Butterfield with a time of 26 minutes, 50.9 seconds. On the women's side, UWS finished 20th as a team and were up by Hallie Barker, who finished with a time of 24:12.6. Both runners were named UMAC Cross Country Athletes of the Week for their respective sports, so congratulations to both Butterfield and Barker on that. This week they are idle. They'll be next in action on Saturday, October 14th at the Augustana Interregional Invitational hosted by Augustana College at Saukey Golf Course in Rock Island, Illinois. Men's race starts at 10:30 a.m. with the women's race following up at 11:15 a.m. Women's tennis, 3-1 overall, completed their fall season with a split on Saturday, downing St. Norbert 8-1 at John and Faye Menard YMCA Tennis Center in Eau Claire before falling to UW Oshkosh 6-2 at Baldwin Woodville High School against St. Norbert. UWS got doubles wins from the duos of Julia Barros and Adrina Tejada, Maya Hopt and Stella Harris, and Dalen Drew and Jessica Kukowski before getting singles wins from Tejada, Hopt, Kukowski, Brooke Wilfong, and Kate Jonas. And against UW Oshkosh, UWS's wins came from Tejada and Hopt at number 1 and number 2 singles. They are now done until Saturday, February 3rd. So after the new year to take on McAllister, that'll be the second half of the schedule for Coach TJ Schaffner and company. That game will be played at the Baseline Tennis Center on February 3rd. And last but not least, men's tennis defeated St. Norbert 6-3 on Saturday at John and Faye Menard YMCA Tennis Center in Eau Claire. In that match, the UWS got doubles wins from Cullen Brown and Brandon Chu, Bobby Paulus and Simon Potapov, along with singles wins from Chu, Brown, Paulus, and Potapov. The Jackets also had split squads play at the ITA Midwest Regionals hosted by UW Whitewater and Gustavus Adolphus over the weekend. For full information on how the Yellow Jackets fared, head over to UWSYellowJackets.com to see all the scores and results from that event. Up next for Coach Schaffner's men's team, Sunday, October 8th, this coming Sunday against Carleton. That'll be played at Pat Lamb Tennis Courts in Northfield, Minnesota. Start time there, 12:30 p.m. We got about a half minute before the start of the second half of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and Cron. And with that, we'll take one more quick break and then come back with the start of the second half. Right for this is the Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network. I'm just going to grab a quick drink of water, that's all. Nope, sorry. That was a lot. Back here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Second half underway. Yellow Jackets leading at 3-0. Matt Johnson bringing you all the play-by-play. Game 1 of 2. Jackets up 3-0. Goals from Bellamy, Kidd, and Thomas for the Yellow Jackets in the opening half. Jackets with a 9-2 edge in total shots, including 7-2 in shots on goal. So far, so good for the men in white and black here. As UWS with Jake Kidd, the leading goal scorer, trying to come forward on that one. Sent out of play far side by the Polars, and the Yellow Jackets will have a throw coming up. Our next broadcast of Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer, by the way, will come up tomorrow night right here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. The Yellow Jackets, here's a foul going to be called on Ashton Hostler. It'll be a free kick for UWS. Yellow Jackets and St. Scholastica. Two teams met actually in a preseason exhibition game. The Jackets won 3-0. They'll meet for real tomorrow night right here on this field. Start time there, 7 p.m. Pre-game with yours truly, about 6:45 or so. As the Yellow Jackets now playing far side of the field. Crown has a pair of yellow cards, by the way. Joaquin Silva, number 7 in black, has one of them. The other one, Cerny Batala, number 15 in black. And the 2 cautions here for the Polars. So we'll keep an eye on that. In the meantime, here's a restart. Ball comes near side. Crown making a couple substitutions at the break as well. This ball now to the outside. Here's Nikolai Stoker, who has an assist in this game. Trying to play it in near side in the corner. It'll go out of play. It'll be a throw here coming up. Travis Verkulian, junior from Kenai, Alaska, into the game now, playing right outside back here for Crown. As the throw comes in now, here's Ethan Medina. Pass picked off. All going to be called on Stoker. Free kick here coming up for Crown. Bowlers who made the UMAC tournament a year ago before falling to the Yellow Jackets. 6-1 in the semifinal round right here on this very field. As Batala now. Who came to Crown via Spring Hill College. With the restart, goes back for Roque. And now Crown trying to play it around with the back four here. Benegas, far side. Timmy Jackson has it taken off his foot. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets. Throw comes in. Now it's Mackie Ringrose trying to come back for the Yellow Jackets. Ringrose taking it wide. Did a nice job to get around Luke Cam. Continuing on. And now a tackle out on that far side. Angel Salinas getting over there to get to that ball. There's Salinas again, now hitting that ball forward.
My family was just roasting them how it's
Berkulian. Now coming back here is Santi Ciro. In the middle now, here's Medina. Crown right now. Hemmed in a bit, and they're back four. Move the ball to the far side. Mackie Ringrose now for the Yellow Jackets. Takes the ball back. Ringrose. Jake Kidd poked away from him. Back for Ringrose. Squared edge of the 18 now. Here is Freddie Watson. Left-footed cross comes into the 6. Cleared away by Batala. Brought down now by Harry Ambler. And he'll go wide with it now. Here Carson Cletty. And Cletty now will switch the field all the way back. Didn't get as much on the pass as he wanted, so Mindstrom has to come all the way back. And he'll play into his own 18 now for Paredes. Jackets looking for win number 7 overall. It would be their 16th straight against Crown. Jackets haven't lost to Crown since 2008. And right now looking good to keep that streak going as the ball now to the outside, and misjudging the touch over there was Josh Bellamy. In football, we call that running before you catch the ball. Meantime, Crown with the throw in now. Juan Fernando Arriaga. Good to see him back in there after he took that clearing ball up the side of his noggin in the opening 45 minutes. Now here's Harry Ambler stepping through 3 Crown players. Right-footed ball into space. Jake Kidd now on the run, trying to run it down. Pass was overcooked. It will be now a goal kick here for Roque. Now Benegas. In the middle now, Harry Ambler. Popped up in the air. Ambler skies for it. And now reaching out and grabbing the jersey of Felipe Oliveira was Juan Fernando Arriaga. And it will be a free kick here for the Yellow Jackets. Looks like clock continuing to move, so no card given. Off the restart, Oliveira. 3 goals and assists for him this season. William Mindstrom. Mackie Ringrose. Now Terry Ambler outside Alex Hansen on the right foot. Hansen now for Cletty. Carson Cletty. Talked to him about him in past broadcasts, excuse me. Versatile player for the Yellow Jackets. Started his career as a midfielder. Played his first 3 years, in fact, in the midfield for the Yellow Jackets, but came to UWS as a defender. And Coach Joe Mooney has made a point of complimenting him for returning back to his high school position where he played at White Bear Lake High School. Here's Cletty now being brought down, and we're going to have a foul called now on Timmy Jackson. It will be a free kick for the Yellow Jackets. Cletty, like I said, he's been a little bit of a jack of all trades for the Yellow Jackets in his career. As off the restart, here's Mackie Ringrose. And now a ball sent forward. It'll go far side of the field. And Alex Hansen, one of the superior natives on the squad, will let it go over for a Yellow Jacket throw. Jay Kidd, of course, also a superior native. Yellow Jackets leading scorer. Number 34 in white. playing a target forward at the moment. At least that's where he's lined up at this time of the game. And now there's a foul on Cleddy, and definitely got his money's worth on that one, did Carson Cleddy. Clear foul. It'll be a free kick here coming up. Meanwhile, there's a Crown player down behind on the far side, and just a little slow in getting up. It's Timmy Jackson, the freshman, but looks like he's going to walk it off. It'll be a free kick now for the Polars. About 45 yards away from Alex Paredes' goal. In the meantime, freshman midfielder Marcus Benega stands over this for the Polars. Left-footed ball forward. In the 18, headed away by UWS. Popped back up in the air. Now Cleddy trying to flick it wide. Zero had it at his foot, and then Batala turns and tried to get a shot away. Deflects off of Stoker. It'll be a free kick from the corner spot for Crown. Their second corner kick of the game. This one will be taken by Benegas. Coming up on 10 minutes elapsed in the second half. As he lines this one up on the left foot. Bending ball, back post. Paredes comes flying out, got a hand to it. Pushes it wide, now Cam. Looks like Cleddy went down a little bit hard there. He's slow to get back up. Now Cam comes in deep, edge of the 18. Goes down. Bellamy able to move it wide. They now move Freddie Watson near side. Now the Yellow Jackets on the counter. Ball near side. That one will be run down by the speedy Freddie Watson. Watson cutting inside now on the left foot. Plays to Oliveira, edge of the 18. And Jackson comes in from behind recklessly on that one, and now we're going to have a stoppage of the clock here in the conversation. And it looks like Carson Cleddy might have taken one of the chops there. He's going to come over and see the trainer. Looks like he might have some blood there as athletic trainer Ben Casper comes out. Cleddy's frustrated. On the far side as he exits the field here. In the meantime, it will be a free kick here for UWS. And Josh Bellamy with 35:58 remaining here to be played on the evening will step up and take this one, looks like on the right foot. The Polars holding the line now just above the 18. Or it's just above the 6, excuse me. Bellamy steps into one, plays it low. Ambler lost his footing, and they clear it back, and now we're going to have another stoppage of the clock. And looks like Harry Ambler's going to have a conversation now, and now he's going to get a yellow card. So Harry Ambler, the first Yellow Jacket to go into the book. Ambler doesn't quite know what happened on that one. He was the one that went down. And Stockman over to Coach Joe Mooney, not quite sure what the call was. With that many bodies in there, you're never quite sure. So Ambler gets the yellow. So a free kick now for the Polars. Clock stopped again, 35:48. And now they restart the play far side. Now ball through the middle. Oliveira for the Yellow Jackets will play it all the way back. Now here's Hansen on the right foot. Harry Ambler took a heavy touch, popped up on the air on him, brought down now. And now Benegas has a tackle off of his foot. Last touch by Ambler. Throw coming up now for Crown, far sideline. And now Hostler will take down Carson Cleddy on the far side. And things get a little physical here, Craig.
He's got a tough go.
Yeah, it's been a eventful first 10 minutes of this half for Carson Cleddy. Glad he's back in there, though. Don't want to see any injuries to Carson Cleddy. He's a key member of the senior class for the Yellow Jackets. Played a lot of minutes for UWS in his career. And
Who's in that line that was scoring goals, him and
Yep.
Stoker a couple years ago.
Yep. Quite correct, Mr. Morrissey. And now another stoppage. And this is going to be for a sub. It looks like it'll be a throw now coming up. Venegas will take it. Pace has slowed down considerably here as the throw comes in. Arriaga now trying to split a couple of players. And now there's going to be a foul called again. And this is going to be Josh Bellamy. It looks like that's going to be whistled for this one. So the foul's beginning to pile up here a little bit, to say the least. Yeah, Coach Mooney not particularly pleased on the far side of the field. I don't know if you heard the audible on that one, speaking with our center referee. Speaking loudly, may I add. As off the free kick, it comes into the 18, and that's an easy grab for Paredes as he comes off of his line. And now he plays it for Jake Kidd. And now Kidd gets brought down by Varkulian. And now here's Kidd again, getting stood up. Stoker now winning it back. Here's Oliveira. Felipe Oliveira now spinning through a couple players. Still on it with the right foot. Amongst four Crown players, gives it now. Here's Bellamy. Everybody's all bunched up in the middle, so Bellamy now will spread it to the far side for Cletty. Karsten Cletty. Alex Hansen squaring it now. Here's William Mindstrom on the left foot. Mindstrom, Oliveira. Now back for Cletty. And the Jackets now can try to spread Crown out a little bit, building from the back. Freddie Watson. Now Hansen. Not sure where he's going with that ball. It's intercepted by Salinas. And now Ethan Medina, his ball forward. Headed forward. Watson now has it taken off his foot from behind. Arriaga for Crown. Passes behind intended recipient, that being Hostler. Now in the middle, and Ethan Medina will go back here for Cerny Batala. Venegas now on the far side. And he'll play it off of Josh Bellamy. Able to throw coming up here now for the Polars. And as the toss comes in, Hansen, and it'll go out of play. It should be a Yellow Jacket throw, and it will be. Taken over there by Cletty. Now Mackie Ringrose tries to lead a ball near side for Watson. Overshot him, however. Quick throw now from Travis Verkulian. Luke Cam, his ball back. Nearly picked off by UWS's Jake Kidd. Now we'll go to the far side for Venegas. Crown with a nice little spell of possession here. Haven't really been able to build anything out of it, however. And now Batala, angling ball. That's going to overshoot the intended recipient on that far side. He's looking for Isaac Schultz, the freshman from Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. Overshot him with the pass. It'll be a throw here for the Yellow Jackets.
We got 21 going in for 11 on UWS right now.
So the Jackets going to make a substitution here. Jacob Wiles, 6'3" freshman from Watlington, Oxfordshire in England, coming in. He takes out Alex Hansen, and now the Yellow Jackets with Felipe Oliveira coming back the other direction. Oliveira stepping over the ball now. Distributes edge of the 18. Here's Freddie Watson. Watson taking it wide on the left foot. Playing it in the middle. Took a weird hop. Stoker was standing there waiting for it to settle, and it just never did. Nearly a quarter of an hour elapsed here in the second half. That was a dangerous opportunity. Just ball never found its way to Stoker. One of the two Norwegian forwards the Yellow Jackets have. Been a bit snake bit this season as far as goals as Nikolai Stoker. Had plenty of good looks. It just hasn't been able to put anything in the back of the net. Now Cletty off the throw. Bellamy spins around a Crown defender on the right foot. Now he'll cross it in. There's Stoker's header, and that one goes just wide. And just as I say, he's snake bit. Stoker has a look at it there and heads it wide. And plenty of chances to score this season has, like I said, Nikolai Stoker. Now Oliveira off the restart. In the middle. Ringrose's ball toward the 18, cleared away by Batala. Jackets maintaining possession. Lindstrom. Ringrose trying to come forward. Mackie Ringrose plays it wide now. Jake Kidd. Kidd will try to run it down. He'll get there, and then we'll draw a corner kick here for the Yellow Jackets. Things we talked about with Coach Joe Mooney is the maturation process for Jake Kidd. Prolific goal scorer in high school. Had 10 goals last year, as we talked about in the first half. 7 this season to lead the Yellow Jackets.
Brother has a goal today. Freshman in high school.
Quick update there. You might have heard that from Craig Morrissey in the background. Thanks, Craig. Corner kick here now taken by Felipe Oliveira. He'll go short with it. Freddie Watson back for Oliveira. Sends it in. Short side post, punched away by Roque. Those of you who have seen Felipe Oliveira play with Duluth FC over the years know that he's got a wicked right foot when he can get into one, and did it right there. Corner kick will be again taken here by Oliveira. And now a conversation taking place in the middle of the box here. And as Oliveira lines this one up. Same play again. Oliveira now. This time he'll cross it. Back post. 3 Yellow Jackets go up. Flag goes up as well. Mindstrom scored, but the flag was up from our AR on the far side, Jeremy Euchre. And it will be a free kick now coming up.
Offsides.
So Crown. Off the restart now, turns it back over again, far side. Throw coming up here. It'll be taken by Josh Bellamy. In for Oliveira. Now Ambler. Oliveira. Felipe Oliveira now for the Yellow Jackets on the right foot. Near side, here's Freddie Watson. Watson gets into one. That one, as it came through, brought down defensively by Crown. Cleared as far as Mackie Ringrose. Plays a support ball back now. Here's William Mindstrom. Mindstrom. Left-footed ball, far side. Flag goes up again. This time it's going to be Bellamy offside, and it'll be a free kick here for Crown. Didn't have any offside whistled in the first half. Now we have 2 on the Yellow Jackets in a matter of a minute. Nearly 20 minutes elapsed here in the second half. 3-0 your score. All the scoring done in the first half by the Yellow Jackets. Bellamy, Jake Kidd, and Joel Thomas on the goals for UWS tonight. Jackets scored 2 of those 3 goals in the first 15 minutes tonight, and been kind of in cruise control since that time. This ball now flicked forward, and there's the first significant touch of the game for Jacob Wiles, who came in about 5 minutes ago, placing Alex Hansen in the Yellow Jacket lineup. As Pratis now plays the ball forward. Here's Salinas turning it back for Crown. Here's Cam. Now Bellamy. Josh Bellamy now for UWS on the right foot. Lindstrom. Mackie Ringrose. Ringrose for the Yellow Jackets. For Wiles. Jacob Wiles. Expecting to run on that right side. Played into a position where Benegas was the only one to be able to get it. Comes back in the Yellow Jacket territory. Nice move over there by Karsten Kletty. And Kletty's ball now. Right wing. Here's UWS's Jake Kidd. Kidd for the Yellow Jackets. Coming toward the end line. Plays it out in front. And that had own goal written all over it until Batala came over and cleared over the end line. That was dangerous. It's been one of the more encouraging signs from Jake Kidd. We talked about him maturing in his sophomore year. It's his play on the wing. Some came in, cut in on that right foot. Draws the corner kick, and now here's Freddie Watson. Far side flag for the Jackets on the left foot. Watson's ball comes through, popped up in the air off the head of Batala. Kidd now. Back out on top, Mindstrom. Partially whiffed on it, I think. Now flag goes up, Oliveira trying to dance through, and we have another offside against the Yellow Jackets. And a free kick now for Crown. Benegas going to switch the field near side Berkulian. Looking it forward now, here's Santi Ciro. Ciro playing it up in the air. Freddie Watson. Watson for the Yellow Jackets. Gets a step. Now reach out and grab by Medina. And then some extracurriculars between Ciro and Freddie Watson. Nikolai Stoker also coming to defend his teammate there. And a yellow card now given to Santi Ciro. So the junior team captain from Medellin, Colombia, gets the third yellow card of the game here against Crown. 3 of the 4 have been whistled against the Polars. And it'll be a free kick now for the Yellow Jackets. And still another yellow card, this one on Stoker. And the Yellow Jackets about to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 7 substitutions here. And a restart now for UWS, taken by Mackie Ringrose. Ringrose. Kidd, edge of the 18. Oliveira comes in. Heavy touch. Allow Batala to come over and take it off of his foot. Now Harry Ambler for Wiles, and now we're going to have a stoppage. And let's see what they decide to do here. I think they're going to perhaps add some time to the clock. I don't think the clock stopped on the yellow cards. Yeah, and then there's going to be a conversation with Coach Joe Mooney. Now he's going to get a yellow card. So he gave one to Joe Mooney just now. And now I'm not sure what that call is. And now they're going to stop the clock. There's all kinds of confusion on the field right now. I'm not really sure what's happening here. So now they're going to add another minute, apparently. 57 seconds to be exact. So after all that, we still have 22 minutes left to play here in a 3-0 contest. A lot of conversation here the last 5 or 6 minutes. Plus plenty of cards. We're going to have a healthy amount of cards when this one goes final. In the meantime, we restart now. Batala now, off the restart, far side of the field. And the Yellow Jackets now with Bellamy coming forward. Jackets on the counter. And triggered through the middle. Weird touch comes off the foot of a Crown defender. Now it's out on top. Now Oliveira in the 18. Felipe Oliveira stepping over. Plays it in. Wide open, just sitting there. Jake Kidd turns and shoots. That one deflects off of a Crown player. Now on top, here's Ambler with the attempt, and that one rides high and off the football upright. And we'll now have a goal kick, and finally it'll be 7 substitutions coming into the game here for UWS. Philip Erickson back into the game. Isaac Beckett. Andy Rowland back into the game. Alfie Hudd. Also in for the Yellow Jackets. Sam, we've seen this player, Finley Purnell, in for the first time.
Who went in for Crown?
Also in Aaron Sharton-Folkert, a player that we have not seen much this season. As we now will have a throw for the Yellow Jackets far side field. Joel Thomas also into the game. Good to see Aaron Sharton-Folkert in the game for the Yellow Jackets. He's one of the Yellow Jackets' more creative wing players, and like I said, he's been banged up pretty much all season long. We haven't had a chance to see him on the field as much, but he's definitely a game changer if he's healthy for the Yellow Jackets. Number 2 in white as he comes wide now. Here's William Mindstrom. Doesn't have to use him on the pass, however, and they go to the top of the 18 now for Alex Paredes. Paredes sends it to the far side of the field. Here's Carson Cletty. Has the ball taken away from behind. And now out on top. Here's Sebastian Bocanegra. Luke Cam in the middle now. Bocanegra has it taken off of his foot. Finds its way all the way back now for Paredes. Jacob Wiles for UWS. Tried to clear it away. It was knocked away by Ashton Hostler for Crown. And we'll have a free kick now coming up. Edge of the Yellow Jacket 18. This foul going to be called against the Yellow Jackets. It'll be on Jacob Wiles. It'll be a free kick now for the Polars on an angle here. Under 20 minutes now left to play in this one. After we go final, we'll go look at the final stats of this one and then get you ready for tomorrow's game against St. Scholastica. Jackets in the midst of a nice long winning streak at the Saints' expense over the years. See if they can continue that tomorrow. In the meantime, it'll be a free kick here. It'll be the freshman Benegas that'll take it here for Crown on the left foot. And here's a bending ball through. Paredes misjudged it, coming in for the header that time and leaving it high. There's Hostler. Now the ball finds its way near side, right foot. Joaquin Silva playing on a yellow card, plays it near side. That'll go over the near side. Off of Folkert for the Yellow Jackets. And now the flag goes up, and there's going to be an offside. I'm not sure what that call is. They called him on offside position. He played it back, and then they called him offside.
He didn't reestablish.
Yeah. That's probably what it was, yeah. A lot of whistles in the second half. Lost stoppages in play. Plenty of conversation happening on the field. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure how much of that has been constructive, but we play on in a 3-0 contest. Clock continues to move. 17.5 minutes left to play as Paredes lines this one up. And he sends it long. And volleyed out now by the Polars near side. Diego Cuellar, freshman from Puebla, Mexico, with that one. And now another stoppage. And now it's Jacob Wiles, who apparently is going to have to come off for blood. The sense that there are a lot of elbows getting up in this game, maybe. Could be. What do you think, Mr. Morrissey? Yeah, that could very well be the case. It's the second time the Yellow Jackets have had to make a substitution or take a player out because of blood. Carson Cletty earlier in the half, and now Jacob Wiles has to come out. In the meantime, Ben Lyman will come in for the Yellow Jackets. Off the restart now and getting bowled over is going to be Andy Rowland. And Silva, who's playing on a yellow card, has to be careful as he gets whistled for that foul. Weinstrom takes the free kick, now hit it across the face of goal. Here's the head attempt now by Philip Erickson, and that one will go out of play, and it's going to be a corner kick here for UWS, it looks like. Game has gotten a little bit lackluster here, for lack of a better phrase. I'm a little bit sloppy both ways. A lot of whistles and a lot of conversation really interrupting the flow. Yeah, there's no flow at this moment in time. I agree, Mr. Morrissey. Andy Rowland now will take this corner kick. Looks like William Meinstrom is going to check out. In the meantime, it will be a corner kick taken by Rowland. Back post. Beckett back in there for the Yellow Jackets. He has an assist today. Tried to play it across the face of goal, and now here's an opportunity for Bocanegra if he can win the race to the ball for Crown. Unable to do so. As Folkert races all the way back. Back for Paredes. Sends the ball over midfield. Erickson. This ball finds its way now for Carson Cletty on the right foot. Cletty plays it over the top now. Here's Philip Erickson. And that one will take a hop off of Ethan Medina, and this will be another corner kick here for UWS. Approaching the last quarter of an hour here of game one. Again, the women's game coming up about a half hour after we go final here. Yellow Jackets, in the meantime, will have a corner kick far side. This one will be taken by Raji Carvalho. Played at LSC across the bridge last season. They have a Belo Horizonte in Brazil. Took the corner kick, cleared away by Crown, far side of the field. Bocanegra now playing the ball over the top, and about a yard or two offside over there was Joaquin Silva. It'll be a free kick now for the Yellow Jackets. Well, we have a moment, and things have definitely slowed down. Take a quick look at the stats from this one. 13-3 the shots, 9-2 shots on goal. Jackets also have 8 of the 10 corner kicks that have been taken in this game. A total of 5 yellow cards and 20 fouls thus far. Now on the outside, Isaac Beckett lifting a ball over the top and into the 18, and Roque will just let it bounce a few times there and deaden the ball. Jackets, again, going to play a lot of subs today. Expected that, especially with that game against St. Scholastica tomorrow night before they host Minnesota Morris on Saturday. Carvalho trying to dance through a couple of players. Jackets able to take it away, and now they go wide with it. Here's Carson Cletty. Squaring it now near side. Here's Ben Lyman. Lyman. Carvalho. And Raji Carvalho will go back now. Here's Lyman. Jackets don't need to hurry here, as we tick down toward the last 13 minutes now left to play here in game one. Jackets comfortably ahead here for the majority of the contest. As now here's Aaron Sharton-Folkert for the Jackets. Andy Rowland. Ben Lyman now for the UWS. Plays it forward now. Here's Folkert for UWS. Alfie Hood. Outside now, Joel Thomas. He has a goal today. Here's Hood now. And the Jackets content right now just to play it back. Here's Carson Cletty. Bending ball inside. Roque will come off of his line and snare that one just ahead of his 6. And he'll roll it now for Travis Verkulian, who now has been moved to the left side. Venegas, who has seen a lot of action today for Crown, playing it on the outside. Here's Luke Cam now sent forward toward the midfield stripe, and a full-out shove over there taken by Sebastian Bocanegra against Joel Thomas. It'll be a free kick now for the Yellow Jackets. They take it quickly. Lyman. Now to Andy Rowland. Lyman now sends it near side. Carvalho. Raji Carvalho over the top now. Here's Aaron Sharton-Folkert playing it near side, looking for Philip Erickson on the run, and that one comes out of play, and they're going to say, I think, a goal kick here for Crown. Quality of the play has deteriorated just a little bit here. And now a conversation with our center referee with Philip Erickson. And now a substitution for Crown. Jude McVitie coming in for the first time. Freshman from Prior Lake, Minnesota. And, yeah, just continuing with the long delays we've had here. That'll be Joaquin Silva that's going to check out here as McVitie came in. A lot of confusion on the field in the second half. That's just trying to take some time off the clock, Craig. Throw on the far side, taken by Joel Thomas for UWS. Now Beckett goes down. We play on this time. Now Bonegas goes down, and we don't play on after that one. Finley Purnell got into his back. Off the restart Crown now. Ball comes near side. Jose Lovera back in there. And now he touches it out of play, and they're going to say it's a Crown throw. Throw comes in now. Carvalho. Jordan Folkert plays it away, and now we're going to have a throw coming up here. Lovera's throw. And then touched out of play by Diego Cuellar. A lot of whistles, and now further substitutions here. Charlton Folkert's going to check out for UWS. Carson Cleddy looks like he's done for the night. Adam Caffel in for the Yellow Jackets for the first time. Now UWS to the far side of the field. Alfie Hudd. The other substitution for the Jackets in there for you in just one moment. Luke Cam now for Crown. Playing it back for Coulian. Ball to the outside. Off of Isaac Beckett. It'll be a throw now here for the Polars. To see how many players the Yellow Jackets have gotten into this game here today. It's a healthy amount. But again, with that game with St. Scholastica tomorrow, which is always a heated game. Not surprising. Shots continuing to be 13-3 here. Now it's Andy Rowland for UWS. Alfie Hudd. Now Isaac Beckett. Beckett for the Yellow Jackets. Try to angle the ball on the backside for Philip Erickson. Cleared away near side, and it'll go out of play. By my count, the Jackets have played 25 players today. Well, Crown has played 19 different players. Paredes now from the middle of his own 18, sending the ball far side of the field. Bonegas gets his head to it. And on the far side, by the way, for UWS, that's Rowan Wagner, who came in, freshman from McFarland, Wisconsin. Now coming in, here's Philip Erickson into the 18, had a great look at it, left the shot over the top of the bar. For a second goal, Erickson couldn't bring it down on the right foot. Really good look there, too, for the Norwegian. Goal kick here coming up. Polars playing it short, now they'll send it wide. Merkulian on that far side. And he'll go out of play. Last touch by Crown. Isaac Beckett on the throw. Carvalho will go back. Yellow Jackets now in the middle. Here's Roland. Back outside. Touch on that far side lets Elfie Hudd down as it goes over the far side. Throw here now for Crown. And the Polars. Diego Cuellar sending it near side now. Here's Lovera, excuse me. Trying to trigger it near side for McVitie. That goes out of play. 6 minutes and 10 seconds now left. It'll be Roger Carvalho that'll take the throw here for the Yellow Jackets. Tosses it in now for Ben Lyman. For Rowan Wagner, far side of the field. Wagner on the right foot. Sends the ball through. Beautifully played for Erickson. See if he can get there. That's a shot away. Save was made by Roque as he came off of his line. Nice ball, though, from Wagner, and Erickson just that close to getting goal number 2. Yeah, Roque alert to come out and cut the angle down on that one. Jackets getting a couple of good opportunities there for Philip Erickson. And now this ball comes out of play near side. It'll be a throw here for UWS. Koffel will take it. Now it's Erickson turning, getting a shot away, and Jackets going to make 2 more substitutions here.
22 and 13 going in for UWS.
So it's going to be Gavin Watkinson that returns. Also Drake Schramm coming in. And it'll be a throw here now. Kaffel's throw into the 18. Brought down, popped up in the air. And now we're going to have another whistle and a foul. Foul's also being to pile up here. .22 fouls in the game. And counting. Now Koffel. In the middle now, here's Beckett. Isaac Beckett with a shot attempt, and that one rides high and wide. Couldn't get it to settle. Goal kick out here for Crown. They'll be next in action on Saturday, taking on Northwestern. The Jackets, of course, St. Scholastica tomorrow, and then they'll be home to take on Minnesota Morris for the second time this season. On Saturday, that'll be a game that'll be broadcast here on the iFan Sports Network, as well as 91.3 FM, KUWS. I'll be on with the pre-game show about 15 minutes ahead of that contest. That'll be a 2 p.m. start, by the way, against the Cougars on Saturday. Game tomorrow night, as we mentioned before, 7 o'clock against St. Scholastica. Looking forward to that one. Games with the Saints are always spirited. I guess that would be the best way to put it. In the meantime, the Yellow Jackets on their way to win number 7 of the season here. Being at 3-0. Really haven't given up much as far as offense to the Polars today in terms of quality opportunities. Crown only has 3 shots in this game. Jackets up to 16 shots now, and this one comes over the near side. We have 3 minutes now left in this one. Lovera will take the throw. Comes in, Andy Rowland pops it in the air. Beckett plays it over the top. Now headed wide. Kaffel running into Lovera. Goes out of play. It will be a Crown throw here. 2:45 now left. Reminder, we'll have a brief post-game recap once we go final. And then set the stage for the women's game, which will be coming up in about a half hour after we go final here. Lovera now turning wide. His ball forward toward the midfield line. Bocanegra trying to play McVitie near side. And now flying in with the shoulder is Bocanegra, and lowered his shoulder, came into the back of Isaac Beckett. Yellow card goes in the book there now. We have 6 yellow cards in the game. 4 against Crown. 2:14 now left. Free kick here coming up for UWS. Jackets about to move to 7-2-2 on the season and go to 6-1 for the first half of the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference campaign here for 2023. Now Watkinson playing it wide. Under 2 minutes now left. Ben Lyman for the Yellow Jackets playing it forward. Flick through now by Beckett. Erickson couldn't win the race to it. Off of his line now was Roque. Now Caffel. Could have been a handball call definitely there on Andy Rowland. None forthcoming from our center official. Roger Carvalho. Erickson. Drake Schramm, getting his first touch. Schramm now. Beckett. Clear near side. Now back in the middle. Play toward the midfield stripe, brought down by Lyman on the right foot. Now it's Andy Rowland. Rowland with Watkinson making the run from behind. Well played ball. Gavin Watkinson now. A cut off there. Comes to the top of the 18. As they go under a minute now left. Now takes a funny deflection. Here's Erickson. Beckett now trying to spin. Now it's like Caffel. Into the middle, here's a shot, and that one goes wide. That was Gavin Watkinson. Wide open look for Gavin Watkinson, but he pushed it wide of the near post. And now a half minute left in this one. All the scoring in the first half. Looks like that's how it will finish here. 25 seconds now to go in this one. And now we're going to have a foul called. And 15 seconds now left. Bit of a lackluster second half, if I'm being perfectly honest. But 5 seconds now left. Lyman's ball forward, headed away, and that'll do it as the clock runs out. The Yellow Jackets, 16 in a row now over Crown. They're now 6-1 in the conference, 7-2-2 overall. Recapping the scoring in this one. Josh Bellamy from the penalty spot, 5:22 into the contest. That made it 1-0, his third goal of the season. 8 minutes, 11 seconds later, Jake Kidd, his team-leading 7th goal of the season, off an assist from Nikolai Stoker to make it 2-0. And then with 7:13 remaining in the first half, 37-47, officially Joel Thomas, his second of the season from Isaac Beckett. And that is all the scoring we had, all those goals in the first half, as the Yellow Jackets win it by the final score of 3-0. Final shots in this one, Jackets out shooting Crown 16-3, 10-2 in shots on goal. They had 8 of the 10 corner kicks. A total of 23 fouls were called in the game. 6 yellow cards were also awarded, almost all of them. In fact, all of them after the half. Getting the win for the Yellow Jackets in goal. Alex Paredes goes all the way for UWS. He makes 2 saves to pick up the win. Meanwhile, taking the loss, Leo Roque for Crown. He makes 7 saves in the defeat. Up next for the Yellow Jackets, they'll be back home less than 24 hours to take on St. Scholastica right here at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex. 7 p.m. the opening kick there, pregame, starting with yours truly about 6:45 as the Yellow Jackets and Saints renew acquaintances. Craig Morrissey was my production engineer and cameraman. A big thank you to him, and a big thank you to everybody who watched the contest. Hope you'll tune in tomorrow night as the Yellow Jackets take on the Saints as well. So for Craig Morrissey, this is Matt Johnson. One more time, repeating the final score. Yellow Jackets shutout Crown. Final score here from Superior. Yellow Jackets 3, Crown nothing. Thanks for watching, everybody. The women's game is coming up in about a half hour. This has been Yellow Jacket Men's Soccer on the iFan Sports Network.